That's nice to know, Mr. Lab, dumbass. He obviously hasn't been to Australia before. When you do your research before you say such a stupid question, you obviously don't know the history between the HST and the XPT, and Australia and the British and the rail. How are we all doing? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. Yes, class 43 HST. It's just the Creators Club paint job for the livery. So XPT and the HST are very, very similar. Just a few little things, obviously, but our design's based off the HST. I've told this numerous times to people out there, so do note that. How are we all doing? We are just 5 minutes away to the start of the stream. You might hear it in my voice. I'm not really good. Tested positive for COVID-19 here a few days ago, and then had another. Went to hospital, and it was came back as a rhinovirus. So yeah, first time I've been able to get out of bed for the last couple of days here today. And what a day to have it happen. It's been storm central here in Sydney all afternoon. We actually have storms building up again in the Blue Mountains as I go to air. So hopefully we'll be with you guys as much as we possibly can here tonight. Just give me a second. I've got a big giant mosquito in the building. Oh, that's a biggie. That's got to go. That's got to go. Oh, that's a big one. Woo! It's one of those big ones. Ooh, man, that was a monster. Hopefully that spray gets to it. Get involved in our live chat. Chris, I had a fellow actually ask me about the safety systems. How do you turn the safety systems on the I think it was one of the US trains on the Xbox. I had a fella ask me about it, and I said the only way you could probably get involved in it. It wasn't that guy. It was just on just now. Don't worry, it wasn't him. That guy was a bit of a retard. Anyway, go and play your Roblox. Yeah, I can't laugh. My daughter plays Roblox. Anyway, I had a guy come on, ask me about the safety systems on one of the US trains. So hopefully he joins us tonight. I did say that I stream on Mondays to Wednesdays, so hopefully he get on here, and if he does, I'll know what it is straight away. Maybe can help him out. I just said that I've got a guy called Chris that normally he plays it on the Xbox via the PC, so hopefully he'll be able to help you out. So if he gets on, maybe we could chat away there and see what happens. But anyway, how are we all doing? Hopefully you're doing better than me. So yeah, I have had a massive when I had the COVID test, and because I got a COVID kit, and it came back with the 2 lines, I was like, oh fucking hell. One was the fading line was the second one. So yeah, it was a bloody positive test. I was like, oh crap. Yeah, and then the mother of my child, she's like, oh, do you know that you can also test positive to rhinovirus with that test? And I said, what do you mean? Anyway, I don't want to go through that again. I'll tell you that much. Especially when you go through a bucket full of, you can't keep anything down, and it just keeps coming back up. Doesn't matter what you have. I haven't ate in 2 days. I put to tell you this much. I've just been trying to drink like just normal tap water, and the only reason I'm back up and running here today is because yesterday afternoon I was speaking to the mother of my child, and she was telling me about the electrolytes with the hydrolyte. I'm like, oh yeah, that might help. So I got my father to go and grab some electrolytes. I've taken all those, and yeah, we are good to go. All right. Good to go. All right, we will be with you guys in a couple of minutes. Stand by, and we'll start off our live stream. And just to let you guys know, that comment I've just received has been reported. Just to let you guys know, we've got our moderators on standby tonight that work for the Australian Federal Police, and they are looking into the chat tonight. And just to let you guys know that this person has just told audience the people that has been traced. We are chasing your IP address down, and we're going to shut you down. All right. How are you all doing? Hopefully everyone's well. Welcome aboard to the live stream. I am the Aussie Don. I am the Free Time Community Screenshot Contest winner from the Dovetail forums. How are we all doing? I won week 16 of the Train Sim World Contest last year. Week 6 and 26 for the Train Sim World Contest last year for Train Sim Classic. How are we all doing? Welcome aboard, and welcome Chris, regular to the live stream. If you are new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Do note, we have the moderators on standby looking over the chat. They don't come onto the chat. They are anonymous because of their high profile. So they look over the chat while we are live. And yes, they can trace you down big time. All right. We are ready to rock and roll. So yeah, I am lucky to be live here today. Lucky to be live streaming today, I should say. Yeah, been in bed for the last couple of days. Electrolytes have boosted me up, and I'm ready to go. So let's rock and roll. We've got some fantastic streaming action here for you guys here today. Hey, if you didn't see our live streams over our uploaded videos of Train Sim World over the weekend, the requested Deutschbahn S9 run that was requested has been done. So yeah, that was posted onto the channel. Also, Crazy Aussie, how you going? Welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm doing better than yesterday. Yeah, thanks to Hydrolite. They're my new sponsors. I'll tell you that much. No, they're not. But yeah, I give a little bit of a shout out to Hydrolite because yeah, they're bloody good shit. I tell you, it works. I'm doing better than what I was yesterday, but yeah, I don't like it when there's thunderstorms around. So yeah, my if people don't know where by now, I'm not afraid to say it. You know, everybody has a phobia or something that they're always scared of and everything in life. And you know, I say to everybody, if you're scared of something, don't be scared don't be scared to hide it. Stand up, stand tall. You know what I mean? That's just something I've always, you know, I used to be scared of everything when I was growing up. You know, I never used to fight back or anything like that. But you know, I met a bunch of good blokes that, you know, became my best mates for quite a long time. You know, we were basically the boys, you know, and we had our crew and everything. And yeah, they're all, yeah, these boys I respect so much. You know, we've all gone our separate ways and everything, you know. And anyway, stand up, stand tall. That's just what we do. So yeah. So yeah, you know, if you know me by now, I don't take shit. So I'm a brutally honest person when it comes to Train Sim World. And yeah, the HST and the XPT designs, as I was explaining before, they're based off the XPT is based off the HST design in England, and yeah, the HST is a legendary train, which is obviously it's been out of commission now for I think about a year, maybe a bit more. Our HSTs and our HSTs, the XPTs are going to be slowly out of commission within the next year or two. They'll slowly go out, and yeah, I have got some. The Crazy Aussie sent me a little bit of nice information. Actually, they're going to start testing the brand new replacement XPTs on the rails on the T1 line, not far from where I am, here in Western Sydney. starting the end of this month. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. They're going to be overnight. So I'm probably going to hear them from my balcony. I'll be like, oh, yes. Should I go down there? 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, there was a stabbing down there the other night. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'll risk my life. No. So yeah, that's the reason why I won't go down there, Aussie, because yeah, there was a thing that happened down in my area the other night. So yeah, I'm not fond. I'm not fond of the area at night anyway. You know, it's I've been down there at night. It's pretty full on. So anyway, let's get it up and going, shall we? Let's resume. This is what we got on Metro Cursor once again. There you go. He's won the contest again for the 1 billionth time. It's a lovely photo though, Lincoln Road Striker. Hey, I can't complain about that because I won the contest with Lincoln Road Striker. It's a nice photo. It's all right. I think it's a Creators Club paint job though. I don't know. Does look like a different colour than the standard one. I thought the Creators Clubs can't win it. Alright, here we go. We'll just wait for all this to load up. It'll just freeze up for a little bit. There we go. We'll change the settings, of course. I've dropped the KB of the live stream tonight by 1,000 as well, folks. Just give me a second. I just gotta flip this up. Okay. We'll see how much we can go for today. Okay, so we're in the HST. We'll take DSD off. Parking brake off. Put that in the forwards and we'll lock those doors. So we have got the CountryLink XPT design, and I've had this one for quite a while. You know me, I've played with this design a fair few times over the course of the last few years, and I think I originally debuted it on Train Sim World 3, so yeah. New timetable, is it? Ah. Yeah, see, for me, I don't really travel too much on the rails, so timetables are not really a big thing for me. If I was an everyday traveller, like going to work, backs and forwards, you know, whatever, you know, yeah, I would rely on the timetable. Well, you might have seen me do a full HST run from Milton Keynes to Euston here the other day. I did do an uploaded video with the Inner City 125, the Flying Banana. This is nicknamed the Flying Banana anyway, but that was the banana design, or the banana split. I don't know how you got that information, Crazy Aussie, but seriously, that was, yeah, looking at the documentation, it was saying it was plucked. Anyway. So again, all you Sydney Rail fans out there, heads up. that'd be right. I pick a service that has a pretty bad... has a slow start. Anyway. Yeah, I couldn't get out of bed for the last couple of days. I was so bad, so bad. Yeah, I thought the I wasn't too bad. This I felt it just as bad as I did a few months ago when I had the influenza, and I was in bed for 4 days. But I swear, if it wasn't for me getting this electrolyte stuff, I guarantee I would have been still in bed. But the good news is it gave me time today to do some brand new paint jobs for American Truck Simulator. And I have earlier tonight, just before I gone live tonight, about an hour before I've gone live, I actually come off the steering wheel. I finally finished the Cruising Arkansas World of Trucks event. I finally finished it. All 10 are done. Okay. So what's supposed to be holding this up? Aha. You think they would have waited for us? We're a faster train. Yeah, the new regional fleet is, I don't know if you're aware, but the new regional fleet is going to replace the XPTs, the Endeavours and the Explorers. So it's the same train for the whole thing. I think there's going to be different sizes and stuff, but yeah. Okay, let's see how we are for that. Okay, so we've got that train just there. So we don't be going forward just yet. We might as well wait a little bit, wait for that to go through, and it gives us a good run. I sincerely apologise for the douchebags at the start of the stream, folks. But yeah, sometimes you get these people in here to, to think they can run over the top of you. But yeah, just I'm somebody that doesn't hold back. I'm not going to say nothing. Yeah, right. Yeah, 3 different variants. Yeah. Yeah, they're all being built by a Spanish mob. It's the same people that did the trams, the Sydney trams. Yeah, the 10 longs will be the XPTs. I've seen the design of it anyway, not in real life, but I've seen it on the news, and it just reminded me of a mini version of the Mariang. Just a 1-level Mariang. sure they're going to be 3 car? Because I heard they were going to be 4 car. I heard they were planning to add another car. I know they've had to do a lot of alterations to the tunnels and everything up in the Blue Mountains and everything, because of the width of the Mariangs and these new trains, because they're wider and you know, they're not as thin as what the other ones are. So yeah, I've heard all about that. Looks good seeing a little bit of Aussie flavour taking over the British Rail. Especially the West Coast Main Line. Oh well, we had the Flying Scotsman visit Australia, so why not? I know that was back in the late 80s, but you know. Wikipedia saying it is, and that's yeah, that's definitely spot on. I did hear something about a 4 car, but I might be wrong. See how we go for the this is a free roam trip, by the way, folks. We do know that these absolute beast of trains used to roll through the West Coast Main Line in reality. So I got a few paint jobs for it, and I just thought, you know, it would be. We planned to do this one last week, and we had the game crash to the desktop. We ended up finding out that it had something to do with the auto announcements mod for the Class 710. So that was what was causing the crashing the desktop issues. And also we had some old mods that were Train Sim War 4. So I've deleted all those ones as well. So yeah, just to double myself over in case that was causing it as well. Yeah. Well, it's got the indigenous design on the side of it, and it's you know, orange. It's got that regional orange look going for it. One thing that always really bugs me about the HS, this particular loco, is it flickering on the damn window. Well, hopefully we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel very soon for the enhancement pack for this route. But I highly recommend. I'll probably highly say to you guys, I think that the crew are sort of waiting for the big patch to come through, and that's when they'll drop it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Jet Wash that's doing it with Ben Scott, I think's in it. I think Speedy Heat's doing it as well. There's a few of them that are involved in it, and yeah, I can only assume that they're waiting for the big patch, which actually should be this week. becomes a freight train. Now, for people that are noticing not so much differences between the current container freight to the new cargo line pack 3, folks, I can confirm that the cargo line pack 3 is different because they have the smaller containers. They have the smaller containers. So and one of the containers could have 2 of the small containers in one. You know. So it's yeah, it's completely different. And I've been hearing rumours it is Creators Club compatible. So I don't know if that's true or not, but if that's true, god damn it, bring out the real brands. We want the Lynn Foxes and, you know, all the Aussie stuff on there. And the worst thing about being sick is I've only got the Glen 20 now, and I have to spray it on this paper and wipe my keyboard all the time. Yeah, so I done the American Truck Simulator uploaded video earlier tonight. I just got to post it onto the channel. It will premiere on the channel tomorrow on Tuesday the 15th. So it'll premiere just before the live stream tomorrow night. And we'll be rolling with Milton Transport with a Kenworth K200, and it's got the Parboy accessories on it and the Freighter T-Liner, which I can confirm I've got a brand new updated 1.51 version. Hey! Finally got one. The lights are fixed up, the shadows, everything's fixed up. It's beautiful. Runs like a smooth baby's bottom. Absolutely fantastic. The game's actually running quite well now. Now I've got the updated trailers and, you know, everything. It's thanks to my great connections I've got on the Discord server, and it is private. Do note that, so don't ask for them. Coming up to Hell and Wallstone. We will be stopping at Walford Junction, so we'll take a little stop at Walford Junction. I just got to go and grab a couple electrolytes, and dissolve those into the water, and sit here on the table and wait for that to dissolve, and we'll have some of that throughout the stream. It'll just keep me boosted up. I haven't had one for about 6 hours now, so meant to have them every couple hours. So. when I seen it on the news, Crazy Aussie, I was like, wow, looks like a mini Marion. Straight away. Now I've actually seen the Marion in real life. Like the first time I seen it was on the launch day of the stage 2 of the Metro, and because I started at Central, and got off the V set of all things. That's the funny thing about it. That's the funny thing about actually seeing the Marion for the first time. I got off the OG inner city, and I've and as I'm approaching the station, I see it, and I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen it in real life until this time, and I was like, wow. It's always good seeing shiny new toys. I don't know, it's just always good to see some shiny new toys, but when you really got favourites that you grew up with, like the V-sets, like, you know, it was like when the Red Rattler retired, you know, I was in tears. And I was only a kid when that happened. So I remember the Red Rattler, its final journeys were on the Carlingford line, which is no longer exists either. The Carlingford line's gone. It's what is it these days? A tram, or soon to be the part of the tram network or something. Anyway, it's Attention passengers, we are approaching Walford Junction. Please make sure you have all your belongings with you if you are leaving the train or the platform. Mind the gap, and make sure you have all your belongings with you. There's a Class 350 over there, branded, weathered. Betcha. It's your 165 sound modded. Here we are at our stop at Walford Junction. We are going to Milton Keynes. Bear with me for a second, folks. Hello, Jack. Welcome aboard.
Flavoured one, so yeah, hopefully this will help me. But yeah, since I've been pumping these in the meantime, because I had it coming up both ends, you know, it's like doing both of them at the same time. When you're really sick, you know. It's going around, don't worry. It's on the news and all. It's just weird how, you know, I got the rhinovirus and, you know, like come up, you know, positive reading on my COVID on my COVID test kit. You know, I'm thinking, oh great, I got COVID. And then yeah, I get a proper test and it's rhinovirus. I asked them why did it show up saying it's COVID. These last two sicknesses I've had have been really hell on earth. One good thing I have confirmed now is that I was going to do it at the end. I was going to quit smoking at the end of the year and drinking and everything, and I've decided to actually do it now because I just think, you know, it's time. You know, I've had my run, I've had my hurrah. You know. Quite easy for me to quit just like that because I've done it before. I've went 4.5 years. I'm really sick. A fair while ago. That's why I quit in the first place. So, yeah. Time for me to give it a flick. Becomes a TSW5 sound modded 390. It's another 350. That's also TSW165 sound modded. It's a small variant. It's a stop and start one. That's really not too bad. We're on the West Coast Main Line South, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing some free roaming here today, and we're taking Class 43 Inner City H125 HST, and we have turned it into Australia's XPT. Celebrating a legend because the XPT will no longer be on the rails very soon here in Australia. And as Crazy Aussie was saying, the new regional fleet, which is replacing the XPTs, the Explorer and the Endeavour trains here in Australia, all the regional trains, They're going to be replaced very soon, and yeah, the XPT is one of them. So another legend here in Australia comes to an end. I'm such a fan of the XPT as well. I absolutely adore seeing this train every time I see it. I'm like, wow. I definitely want to go on a trip on the XPT before it actually does finalise. Actually, wherever I go, I don't care. I don't know. I might take a trip down up to Brisbane or something on one. Spend a weekend or something up there, do some rail fanning up there or something, you know, and then come back down on the XPT. Just for fun. Might be able to come and say g'day, Chris. If they're running next year in the footy season, who knows? Oh, you know, we might go watch a game at the Suncorp Stadium, you know. As long as it's against the Roosters, I don't care, because I can't stand the Roosters after what happened with the Israel Man thing. I've always been not a fan of the Roosters, but didn't hate them as much as I didn't really hate them until that shit happened. I know he's from Penrith originally, but not the point. Oops, slow down, Aussie. Not in the Palomino, remember that. Slow down here. I think if I was up that way as well, I would want to be doing truck spotting too. just for fun. You got some pretty decent bloody truck spotting spots up at Toowoomba there, Chris. Man, I'm surprised you don't get up on the bypass there or something, or get near the bypass or whatever, and do some truck spotting. Put some of them shorts up on your channel. You know how many views you get from trucks, man? God, absolutely incredible. You put all the right hashtags and everything in, you know, like, it's just absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, we'll have a 4X for sure, 100%. Actually, when it comes to beer, like, I don't mind 4X, but it's 4X Gold. But it's a great Norman. It's another Queensland beer anyway. But you know, great Norman Brewing Co. Original. But yeah, I'm trying to quit the booze as well, Chris. Yeah, I'm just trying to give in the whole thing. So I drink every weekend. So I got to stop doing this. It's destroying my body and everything. Enough's enough. Time to slow down. Occasional here and there is alright, but crank up that speed. up to 110. And we'll definitely have a beer. So the beer sort of gets to my head a lot too, because that's why I prefer to drink spirits. Because of migraine sufferer, I don't know, beer seems to trigger it a lot. Peekaboo. Engineers area. Oops, slow down. I'm so used to pumping 125 through here. So we showed off a very special 377 variant as well, which is a mod class 377, and the yeah, it's a /7 variant. And since I done that video, there has a 5-car variant has been released. It's apparently a 5-car variant runs on here for some reason. I was just looking at comments and everything from it, so there's people wanting a 5-car variant, so there was struggles to get it up and running, but they got it up and running. We haven't tried the 5-car variant yet, so we might give that a whirl a little bit later on tonight. We're going to head away from the west coast after this run now. The crazy thing about running like a CountryLink design version of this down these rails, we don't have train lines like this. No, we don't have any high-speed rail here in Australia. Now they've talked about it for years, and there's been recent discussions about it, and I'll be honest with you guys, I think we're now closer to the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel, then the tunnel continuing to go dark. There's planned stage 1s, and you know, obviously it depends on governments. You know, like governments could come in and they'll squash it again, and then you know things will happen again, and it won't happen, and it's like the UK. They're doing it. The UK is doing the HS the H2, yeah, HS2. They don't really need it, you know, for a 20-minute saving. You know, like come on, they surely can upgrade, you know, the West Coast Main Line, you know, to make it safer and speed up the trains and everything. You know, and we don't even have a high-speed rail. Like, they wonder why some people call us convicts. Let's drop that speed. Hey Elliot, how you going? Yeah, no, this is not my design. This is not my design. Hey, if I was a paint job designer, I'll have way more stuff on here. No, I'm a skinner for American Truck Simulator, trucks and trailers only. That's where I specialise with mods. Oh no, I was doing a real branding mod for Supermarket Simulator, but I've sort of given up on that because, yeah, I don't really play it. Might be something in the pipelines later on. It's still in the development stage. Anyway, been trying to make one of the earlier XPT limits. Oh yeah, there is somebody that actually did do one. I'll quickly, I'll see if I've got it still, and it's terribly designed though, that's the only problem. Yeah, this is in Creators Club, yes. I'm surprised it's still running, because this is, I do believe, a couple of years old. Might be a bit less than that. Chris, when was the first time I debuted this film? Was it on Train Sim World 3 or 4? I was thinking it was 3. I like to see the variants where they got the actual numbers on the bottom. See around the bottom area here, where the end, like in between this venting thing and the bottom there. These days they've got numbers on there. And there's special variants as well. I've seen Starlight Foundation variant of Country Link. I've seen a Star Wars one, because they did a special Star Wars one here a fair while ago now. So there's been different really nice variants, but a Starlight Foundation one I've seen was like, yeah, really blew me away. It was actually, I actually got the video of it last year, and unfortunately it's not on the channel anymore because I had to delete a lot of stuff last year because of what happened with the cyberbullying thing. But anyway, I wish I had that video still too. I got a massive award salute from that fella too. There is, Chris. I've seen that there is a fair few variants of trains. So you know what I like about your trains up in Brisbane is, yeah, trains are I was thinking that too. See, that just goes to show how fresh Train Sim World 3 is still on our minds, you know, even though we've had 4 and now we've gone 5. You know. Now, like I've said, like a lot of you people that might have just got into Train Sim World, Train Sim World hasn't really changed, hasn't changed technically since Rush Hour, which was halfway through Train Sim World 2 era. So Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour was the second year of Train Sim World 2, and that's when we had the game engine changed to 426. It used to be 423, now it was 426. And when we went to 426, that's where we've been since. So we haven't changed the gaming engine number or anything since Rush Hour. So no matter what they call it each year, you know, trying to say it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, doesn't matter. We all know, if you're like a veteran like myself, we all know what it is at the end of the day, it's a cash cow ploy. Trying to suck new players in, and you know, the strategy works. Yeah, it works. Yeah, I've seen there's a few variants up there in Brisbane. So anyway, yeah, I like the fact that they've got single. Is there double carriage trains up in Brisbane, Chris? I can't remember, man. It's been so damn long. Folks. Probably doing the right thing for HST anyway, because HSTs do come in slow. I know the XPT, when it approaches into Central, it does go forever. So yeah, no doubles. Yeah, I've had a feeling about that. I think Sydney's the only city that does have double stacks here in Australia. I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure. I don't think Melbourne do. I know Adelaide don't. I know the Perth don't. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that we are the only ones that do have the. Just got my headset off for a second, folks. So I'm just hearing it. I know I've just got a warning. See, we used to have one levels as well, like with the Red Rattlers back in the days. Now, one levels are the XPT, obviously, the Explorer and the Endeavour, and obviously the Heritage, like we get Heritage stuff out, just like the Heritage Expo we had recently. There we are, very good. It is storm season, and I have explained to you guys that when it is storm season, we could have delays to our live streams, we could have cancellations to our live streams. If any of these things do happen at any stage, if I can get to you guys, sometimes the internet couldn't be out, we don't, you know, we could have storms like that. Yeah, we could not be on the air. But anyway, we do try to keep you informed. And speaking of keep informed, bye-bye.
Alright, let me just quickly get this other one in here and I'll see if I've got it here still. I just wanted to show this fella the, see if I've got the old XPT one. There it is, XPT red. Oh, why is it not going to do it? Because the damn train's at the moment. But yeah. Here we go. I'll put it on. There it is. That's the old design. So this is legit, okay. The only thing that really bugs me about it is the fact that the letters are too wide. They need to be thinner, like, and properly done. You can clearly see the, like, this and that, like, you can clearly see, like, all of the, you see all the lines and everything are just terrible, and you can see XPT needs to be spaced out, I think, a bit more. You can clearly see, you know, issues. Yeah, it doesn't look clean. I'm just a perfectionist. That's just me. Even the City Rail logo, the old City Rail logo, it's not clean. You can clearly see the little gap in it. You know, it's yeah. For me, they're just little pieces that just really bug me. And this just here, I don't really understand this little nail at the end of that. That's just, yeah, very, very picky. But you know me, I always pick the little tiniest things. If there's a problem, then I'm like, hey, there it is. So yeah. Anyway, so that's the old variant. That's the original XPT variant from the 80s. All right. Well, I don't know what my daughter's going on about. She must have had the thunder from up. How many kilometres away? 47 kilometres away. Anyway. There's no storms. We are good to go. She's probably wanting me to call her. Anyway. My daughter's got one more day off school. She's back at school. Bloody triple free day because of a Catholic school. All right. Let's do some more action, shall we? We're going to head to Frankfurt folder. Pardon me. And we're going to do... What time is it? 1:14. We're going to do the 411. Folder to Frankfurt. Sounds good. Bit of light cloud. 3.5 degrees. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. Enjoy. If you're not aware by now, I absolutely begged for both of these routes in Train Sim World. I've always, like, not this particular variant of Frankfurt though. I always wanted the route to go to Frankfurt, and I always wanted a long one. So I was happy that this came out actually, and I'm so happy now that they actually have announced that they are going to do the right thing and put the ICET on the Nevergood Dresden. So yes, the Nevergood Dresden is getting the ICET very soon, which is great news because this, like I said to you guys, that was the original ICE that was meant for that route, and they had the ICE 3 as a replacement, So it's good to know that they actually have done the right thing by the community and are actually going to put the ICET into the timetable. So that's something we're definitely going to be doing when that happens. And I know we can do it now on free roam if we wanted to, but yeah, I adore this route. So anyway, let's head off from Fulda to Frankfurt Main. ICE 1556 Dresden Hauptbahnhof is where it's come from, and then go on the Weizenbein. Right.
Türen geöffnet.
Störung. Störung.
It's got some mods.
Reigetechnik. Reigetechnik.
PZB's the only one I will not be doing. Trying to think where the... Oh, that's right. Come in here.
AFB. AFB. AFB.
RFB. 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 Right. Ah, we got this one. Beautiful. Yeah, hello, can I speak to you? Give me your tickets now, please. Even when I'm sick, I try to make a laugh.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
Pardon me. Oh, that hurt my shoulder. I know I'm not allowed to do that, German rule, but you know, I still do it. Just because it's fun. Here we go, 88 clicks of great fun. Absolutely adore this route. Yeah, route to Frankfurt, it was on my high list, in my top 2 lists for quite a long time. For Train Sim Wolf, you know, I played different Frankfurt routes in Train Sim Classic and I absolutely love it. Done the underground, obviously, you know, that's what I would love to see in Train Sim World eventually. I want to see the S-Bahn main to Frankfurt eventually, and they'll end up, you know, going to Frankfurt Sud, you know, obviously in the underground section. So yeah, apparently you can do the underground section now, but it's all visible. So I think it being there now pretty much sums up. It maybe could be an Easter egg.
Yeah, see, we go off kilometres here in Australia, so I'm used to kilometres.
Sifa.
Yeah, it's always that damn 500 hertz crap.
Beeinflussen.
Oh, that
Zug beeinflussen.
PZB of knowledge.
Zug beeinflussen.
Yeah, it's not so much the 1000 that trips me up. It's the 500 hertz one that trips me up. The one when you're in the station and you see that thing on the floor, and I go to press it straight away, and it still just triggers it. So I'm probably there going like this, you know.
Zug beeinflussen.
Sifa. Sifa Zwangsbremsung.
What the? Oh.
Zug beeinflussen.
Oh. Up to 20 kilometers, is it? See, I find that stuffs your timing up too. You're like, you wonder why trains are late in the station. So yeah, I'll take that information down anyway. I appreciate that. I thought actually it was 25, but anyway, it's 20. What the hell's happened? I've got no trigger. I've had this happen before on this route. There we go. I had to reset it. It's because I got tripped up. Don't know why Seafa tricked me up before. Anyway, I did acknowledge it. Yeah, so this and the West Coast Main Line South were the two tops on my hit list, or anything on the West Coast Main Line, to be honest. Like a proper legit West Coast Main Line route. I know we've had little bits and pieces of West Coast here and there over the course of time, but a legit proper West Coast Main Line section, you know, I wanted the South more than anything. And I'm a big fan of the Abe Sharp one that's coming up as well. Like this one, I know this route. This section of the route as well. I've played the whole West Coast Main Line anyway on Train Sim Classic. So for me, the south section, I think it's a little bit too short. I would have loved to have seen it to go to Rugby. I think Rugby would have been more sufficient for the Palomino side of things. But then everybody would have been saying, well, everyone would have been whinging if the Northampton loop wasn't in there as well. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why they didn't go that far. But I can understand why they didn't eventually as well, because they actually got the Walford DC, which is the Lioness route, what it's known as these days. Yeah, but to have the Walford DC in there as well is fantastic. You basically got two routes in one. general rule I found is to be at 20 kilometres for the starting off. It was always 40. And for starting off, it was always 40. Until it comes out of that zone, eh?
Zifa.
I did master it here at one stage, like a fair while ago. I was in the TSW5 Era, because I used to use it. I used to use the whole system on the Castle Walsberg. Not Castle Walsberg, sorry. Colin Arkin.
Zifa.
Now we'll keep it off today. I'm just gonna. I'll probably give it a bit of a demo run on maybe one of my uploaded videos or something, or if I'm offline, I'll just give it a nice little
Zifa.
few tests. Yeah, it's always been one system that's really plagued me. I just always just pulled my hair with it. So I've tend to have always just forgotten about it. I think being a Train Sim World OG, I would have picked it up easily by now, but no. It's always been one thing that's always plagued me is the PZBs.
Zifa. Zifa.
Like I love the Expert 101. That's one train I like, but I don't use any of the hardcore stuff on there either. Just a casual streamer, casual player. Yeah, mate, Spezard Barn.
Zifa.
That's one route that needs an overhaul big time. I think after getting Maintail Barn, you know, it would have gotten an upgrade by now. I know we've got a modern timetable for it, but the Todd 4 and the Skybox and, you know, upgrade.
Zifa.
Updated timetable would have been nice. I don't know, it might be still on the cards. I hate this white light thing at the end. You watch it, it'll just disappear in a second. There's one thing that I need to fix up. Look at this. Look at that. You can clearly see it. Unfortunately, I did bump my mouse, but yeah, you clearly see that white light thing that
Zifa.
fades away. God, I love these screens. They're so cool. You see like a little blue reflection off the bottom of it too. How cool's that? Wish we had GMSR on here. Anyway.
Zifa.
Program everything in.
Zifa.
It's always higher in frame rate around here because of the trees. Trixie just went past. Oop, I'm speeding. Oop. I lost my job if I'd done that in real life. Don't worry, it'll come down. I got derail off anyway, so it's all good.
Zifa. Zifa.
ICE1. Never tell a German person that you're going on an ice train because they'll be like, what? It's an ICE. Inner City Express. Yeah, the next ice train I would love to see in Train Sim World would be the diesel one, to be honest. I think it'll be, you know, different to any of the other ICEs that have been added. Obviously, we've got the tilted one now. This is different, obviously. But, yeah, the diesel one is it's quite a cool one as well. If there was one route that I would love to see completely remastered, like the Long Island Railroad was in Train Sim World 4 for this era, you know me, folks. I got an absolute massive soft spot for the East Coast Way. I absolutely adore the East Coast Way route. I would love to see it upgraded, extended to Hastings. I know the British Ace has talked about it in the past, and I'm in the same boat as him for where he wants to take, where he would love to see it go. I'd love to see it as well. The same thing. You know, you get those southeasterns up in there as well. I don't see it going all the way to Ashford International. It just, you know, I don't see it going that far. So. Yeah, that's one particular route I'd love to see a complete overhaul. Really looking forward to the Boston commuter. You know me, folks, I'm an absolute big fan of the CTC cab car. It reminds me of the old Red Rattler here in Sydney. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the double stacker as well. I've watched footage of this route in real life, and yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope they don't stuff up this American route. They seem to stuff up all the American routes, Dovetail, and it's really frustrating. And yeah, let's just hope it's as good as the Boston section of the Northeast Corridor. What will replace the Javelin fleet? Because I wouldn't have a clue on that one actually.
Zifa.
The Javelin. I didn't think they were that old. Well, we've got trains here in Sydney. We've got a VSET, it's the inner city train, and it was meant to retire in 2020. And obviously, we all know what happened in 2020. So there was delays, and there's been delays as well because of unions, not getting involved, and safety things not passing regulation and all this stuff. And there's been a lot of issues with the air conditioning, the PSIs on the trains, and just different things that have happened to the train, whatnot, for the new replacement of the inner city, which is the Mary Yang we were talking about earlier in the stream.
Zifa.
And the VSET, though, is a 56-year-old train. It's very, very old. And it's still running. And it's a beast. Absolute beast. It's still a lovely train to go in. Don't worry about that. It's lovely. The sound of it and everything. It's just beautiful. You can open the doors up by hand. It's cool. You can close the doors by hand. It's awesome. They do lock automatically though, but you can pull them. Obviously, they don't open automatically. You got to open them yourself. But yeah, they're really cool. They're a quiet train. Obviously, you can't talk in them. They're a quiet train. They've got the best seating though. They're the old school seats, like just very comfortable. You can sleep on them. It's like, but yeah, you can just like relax and you're like, I'm in the best train in the world. It's the bomb. Yeah, the 395 Javelin's only 15 years old. Yep.
Zifa.
It'll be replaced with something that'll be more high tech. Obviously, it'll be more eco-friendly. Obviously, there are a lot of it will probably come down to, do they want to replace them around when the HS2 eventually gets opened, and
Zifa.
that's still a fair way to go. So by then, if it's 2030 something, was it 2030, 2032 when it opens up? So you're thinking by then it's around 20 years old. Maybe they'll start looking at it then. Maybe they're looking at it now. I don't know. It's a cost factor at the end of the day.
Zifa.
Chris, like the East Coast Way extension, loves to walk north to the station and then through the tunnel after the station. To Loves Walk North. Okay.
Zifa. Zifa.
It should, because it's AC/DC compatible, so. It should run it. I'm gonna put a Eurostar paint job through it. Oh god, I hate that freezing. You think I'm using DX12 custom engine settings, it still does it. It does it more on German routes though. We know that. Gotta do something about these damn cars. Sticking into the ground or floating, one or the other.
Zifa. Zifa.
Apparently they're going to be fixing up these damn passengers that have been coming out and standing in front of the bloody doors in the next update. God knows how many bloody stations are going to be getting fixed. This has been we all know the passenger behaviour has been a problem for a very long time. It all started with the jetpack issue in Train Sim World 2.
Zifa. Zifa.
See, I don't usually like to take other countries' logos onto other countries' routes. It's just me. I don't know. I've always been somebody that just respects the rails and just, you know, obviously, if I know it's been on there in real life, then I would do it. But, if I would do it, I would do it in the definitely in the Eurostar. Paint job.
Zifa. Zifa.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Right. Thought the game damn crashed to the desktop then. I thought, oh, here we go. Like, no, I don't need one of those Monica episodes again, like last week. I apologise for that.
Zifa. Zifa.
Yeah, actually, the paint job, the Crayons Club design that was on the Javelin, I ended up doing that on the around the time it happened. I had over 7,500 views. Is that a red signal? Oh. Just... Jumped out of my skin almost, just then. I'm not sure if it's on the actual day, but yeah, I do remember doing a special tribute on the a tribute run on the west on the damn sorry, Southeastern High Speed. There we go. Got to remember the route. So yeah, I did a nice run on there. There was a few designs going around the time.
Zifa. Zifa.
It was just crazy how it happened just after the 75th anniversary thing. I think it was 70. I'm pretty sure it was 75. Anniversary thing, yeah, so alright, let's crank her up to 200. LZB has just kicked in, so we're currently at 5600 staying there, but that will start going down. As you can see,
It is starting to go down now, actually.
Sifa.
I've been playing Train Sim World. Well, I've been a rail fan all my life, but I discovered Train Sim World at a mate's house in 2017 when it was in early access. It was first starting. It was PC only. It was CSX Heavy Haul, and which it might have been 2018. But anyway, it was the first days of Train Sim World. My mate had it. I seen it, and the sand patch grade was the only route at the time. And yeah, we were talking about the potential and all that back then, and you know, I didn't have a PC at the time. I didn't have a PC until 2020, and yeah, we're talking about the potential of it then, and different routes and whatnot. We're thinking the HST as well, you know, even before the Great Western Express was announced. So yeah, it was crazy to think, you know, we're talking about all this back then. It's come to this now. Obviously, obviously we know the real Dovetail. We know what they're, you know, this micro shattering. It's an Unreal Engine thing. It's not got nothing to do with Simigraph. Simigraph is a train, you know, not the game. The Unreal Engine wasn't built for fast-paced motion, you know, like this. The only reason the Dovetail use the Unreal Engine is because it's a reliable and it's the cheapest engine that they can run, and they obviously can't afford to build their own engine. They're not like SCS software. So if they were like SCS software, oh man, this game would be way better running and everything. Everyone will be out of a job if SCS software ended up doing a train sim. Everyone will be like, yes, let's play the real one right now.
Sifa.
Anyway. We all know the drill.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Sifa.
Oh man, I've got so much to worry about now. God damn it. Sweet.
Zugbeeinflussung.
That damn red signal in front. Damn illusions. We're coming into, what's the name? Yeah, I know where we are. You gotta be kidding. It's bloody triggered it again.
Zifa. 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 Zifa.
Sorry, buddy. I had it on mute. My apologies. Yeah, I pressed the damn button. Yeah, there's been issues with consoles, not just Sony, for quite a while. It's one of the things that I've said to my viewers for quite a while, that I think Dovetail really dropped the ball when they decided to put the game onto console. But yet again, I wouldn't have been playing the game. So I first started, even though I discovered the game at my mate's house on PC, or back at the original days, I didn't get into playing Train Sim World until it went to Xbox. It first went to Xbox when it was on console. So that's when I first started playing it. And then not much was really going for it, so I got rid of it. And because it was on disc. And then it went to PlayStation, and I ended up getting it on the PlayStation 4. It was not much going for it again. I also had it on disc, so I got rid of it again. And then it wasn't until the end of 2019 I seen it on sale on the Xbox, on the PlayStation Store. My apologies. I've seen it on sale, and I thought, I'm going to get back into it. So yeah, I seen there was a heap more DLC going for it, so I jumped on it. I thought, there's a fair bit more going for it now. Now I've seen the East Coast Way was the latest DLC. The East Coast Way at that time was the latest DLC, and that was released in December of 2019. And I didn't get it straight away. I didn't get that route straight away, and I just kept going. But I kept looking at it, and I kept looking at it, and I kept looking at it. I'm like, God, this route looks very, very good. There's a lot of positive feedback from this one. Yeah, a lot going for it. And yeah, the community was raving about it. And I'm thinking, this might be actually worth getting. If it wasn't for the East Coast Way, I'm telling you right now, I don't think I would have gotten into it as much as I think I would have. Yeah, I was hooked straight away. When I got it, I was just like, wow, this is absolutely off its rocker. This Class 377 was just hands down my go-to. So yeah, that's what I fell in love with Train Sim World. The East Coast Way is what got me hooked. Also, we're approaching Frankfurt, folks, and there is the big giant PlayStation 5. There it is over there. Oh no. You're gotta be cheating. My apologies, folks. God damn it. Well, that's a fail. Someone should have told me about that. Let's load the last checkpoint. Let's see where we are. If we're at the start, unfortunately, we're going to have to quit. God damn it. I wasn't thinking there. Yeah, I think we're at the start of it. Yeah, no. We're going to... Unfortunately, we stuffed that one up. Oh, well, not to worry. We basically can say we were at Hudbunoff anyway. All good. Okay. Press the wrong bloody button. We'll be back in a minute. It's what happens when I'm sick, folks. I just, yeah, and I've had a crash to the desktop now. Great. Where are we? 2 hours. All right, folks. Well, we're at 2 hours now anyway. So that's the end of the stream.
Thank you very much for watching today. It's been an honor and privilege bringing you the Train Sim World gameplay. We'll be back tomorrow for Choo Choo Tuesdays. Live from 8 p.m. in Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. That'll be in New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmania time. 7 p.m. Queensland. And we will be live from 10 a.m. in the UK and 11 a.m. in Central Europe. 5 a.m. in Eastern States of the United States and 2 a.m. West Coast USA. We'll see you then for Choo Choo Tuesdays. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.